The first generation of the Buendía led the whole village north, only to see ambition crushed by forces beyond control. José Arcadio, the eldest son, grew strong and stubborn like his father, yet lacked his imagination. His hands seemed cursed to break everything they touched. As a man, he forged himself into Macondo's most ruthless ruler, enforcing order with unnecessary cruelty. Aureliano, the younger son, was born crying in the womb and entered the world with wide, unyielding eyes. He possessed an uncanny power like toppling a pot with a glass, but lacked the towering physique of his brother and father. Consumed by solitude, he poured himself into crafting gold and silver. Later, the elder brother died recklessly, while the younger became a colonel. In a desert of fleeting loves, he scattered his bloodline across the coast, leaving no imprint on his heart. The only bond that endured time and war was his tie to his brother, not out of love, but of complicity.
Tell me, brother, why do you fight?
For the great liberal cause, of course.
You're lucky to know. I've just realized I fight for pride.
That's no good.
Perhaps, but it's better than not knowing.
Call him Aureliano. He fought 32 wars.
None of them won, though.
Over 2 years, children of every color and age were sent to the colonel from battlefield, all boys, all bearing the same distant, haunted look that confirmed their unmistakable lineage. 17 in total, all named Aureliano. Through long history of repeated names, the family revealed its fates. All Aurelianos were solitary, sharp-minded, perceptive. All José Arcadios were impulsive, ambitious, destined for tragedy. But one pair of twins defied clarity, switching identities as boys and diverging into men. The Aureliano grew into a giant, while the José Arcadio grew lean and gaunt, their shared legacy a profound, unshakable loneliness. Until at last, a true Buendía was born, as robust and willful as every José Arcadio, and as perceptive, wide-eyed as every Aureliano. Destined to renew the family's bloodline, he was the first child in a century of the family, conceived through love. But when turned him over, they saw what set him apart. Bent closer to confirm, it was a pig's tail. Time passed. He was decoding the secret of the parchment then, on the day Macondo would turn to dust and ruin in a tornado like the one described in Bible. He skipped ahead, unwilling to linger on the obvious. The prophecy said he was on the last page, as if seeing his reflection in a speaking mirror. When he sought the date of his own death, he stopped short. He already knew he would never leave the room. For the mirage of Macondo would vanish with his last word, be erased from memory by the storm. Everything written on the parchment will never be repeated for eternity, and the family cursed with 100 years of solitude would never return to the earth for a second chance.